We will start the chapter Acid, Bases and Salt on page 77 and 78. The last class we have discussed about differences between acid and base. Acid tastes sour, whereas bases taste bitter. Bases are slippery to touch, and acids soluble in water and form ions, hydrogen plus ions. Bases soluble in water form hydroxyl ions, that is OH ions. Acid form basicity. What is basicity? Number of hydrogen replaced from one molecule of acid. What is acidity? Number of OH ion liberated from one molecule of base. This is the most important. Now we are going to study the term pH. What is pH? It is a scale which shows the strength of acid and alkali. pH means power of hydrogen ions in the solution. With the help of pH indicator, we can find the strength of acid or alkali. pH scales reading ranges from 1 to 14. If the reading shows 7, then such a solution is called neutral, which is green in color. If the reading shows below 7, that means 0 to 6, it indicates that the given solution is acid, that means acidity. Above 7, if the reading shows between 8 to 14, then such solutions are alkali. There is also pH indicator, that is universal indicator, which is yellow in color. With the help of this indicator, it looks like strips of paper. We can measure the pH reading. How it happens? On adding this yellow color strip paper into the solution, the color changes depending upon the strength of acid and alkali. If the paper changes into violet, indigo, blue, then it shows the solution is alkalinity nature or alkali solution. On adding this paper to any acid, the color changes to yellow, pink and red. If it is red, means it is strong acid. If it shows pink, means it is a less weak acid. If it is yellow, means it is weak, very weak acid. If it turns to violet, means it is a strong alkali. If it changes to indigo, it is a medium alkali. If it is blue, then it shows the solution is weak alkali. So depending upon the color changes, we come to know the strength of solution. That means strength of acid or alkali. Okay, with a strong acid, strong base or weak base. If the pH reading, with the help of reading also we can measure. pH reader is there, like thermometer. One reader is there. Through this we can measure the pH reading. If the reading is higher value, that means it ranges from 0 to 14. If it is 14, it shows stronger alkali. That means if the pH reading is more, alkalinity nature is more. If the pH reading is less, alkalinity nature is less. Now you tell me pH reading equal to 6 and pH reading equal to 12. Who is acid, who is base? I told you less than 7 it is acid. So 6 is acid and 12 is a base. Above 7, the pH reading shows above 7, they are alkali nature or basic nature. The acid train shows pH reading of 6.3, whereas our human blood shows pH reading of 7.3. Milk of magnesia shows pH reading 10.5. Shows that acid train is a acid, human blood is a base because above 7, milk of magnesia also above 7, so it is also base. And to study the important term neutralization. What is neutralization? It is a reaction of acid and base. When acid react with the base, you would get two products, that is salt and water. Now we are going to see the activity 4, which is to demonstrate neutralization reaction. Here the materials required are conical flask, alkali, a burette, acid and phenolphthalein indicator. Now you are going to take sodium hydroxide base in a beaker. Now what you are going to do is add a little indicator phenolphthalein, few drops of phenolphthalein into the beaker containing alkali. You know that phenolphthalein indicator is colorless solution. On adding to base, it will remain pink color. It changes to pink color. So now alkali you have taken the beaker. On adding phenolphthalein, this alkali changes into pink. NaOH change into pink solution. And take hydrochloric acid HCl in the burette. Now with the help of dropper, few drops you are going to add to NaOH solution. On adding HCl to NaOH, the color of the pink color solution slowly changes into colorless solution. Now you stop adding hydrochloric acid. Now you touch the beaker, you feel hot because chemical reaction took place in this reaction. On adding hydrochloric acid to NaOH solution, you get salt, sodium chloride and water. Such a reaction between acid and base are called neutralization reaction. Let's move on to the topic application of acid and base. Due to acid rain, the soil change into acidic nature. So we have to add base, that is slag lime CaOH twice, which is base, so that the soil will be neutralized. If the soil is alkaline in nature, you have to add little acid. How will you add? Add a little organic matter. So what happen? Microorganisms accumulate and they liberate, they release acids. Thus soil get neutralized by adding this organic matter. Tell me what are organic matter? Vegetable peels, all or fruits waste. These all are considered as organic waste. If you add this to soil, many microorganisms increases, accumulate, they multiply. So they release acid. You know that the wall of the stomach secretes hydrochloric acid in order to digest our food. So in some case, the secretion of hydrochloric acid will be increased. In that time, our stomach gets pain because more amount of secretion of hydrochloric acid causes damage. Okay, so we immediately rush to the doctor due to pain. What doctor prescribe? Doctor immediately give us base rich medicine, that is milk of magnesia called magnesium hydroxide, which is base. So on eating this milk of magnesia base, our stomach will be neutralized, our body will be neutralized. Thus we get relief from the pain. Ant or bee bite on our body, we get pain. Why? It is secrete, it injected formic acid on that area. So our body was neutralized. Because of this ant bite, the particular region acidity nature is increased. So we get pain. How do you get relief? You apply base rich compound, that is baking soda or calamine solution, which are called alkali. Okay, if you apply to that bitten area, we will be relieved from the pain because it will be neutralized. It injected acid and we are applying base. So after join these two, it will be neutralized. We get relief from the pain. Examples of antacids are magnesium hydroxide, aluminum hydroxide, which neutralize acids. On adding acid to the base, the surrounding area gets heated. That means the reaction is exothermic reaction. It liberates heat energy due to chemical reaction. Due to liberation of heat energy, this process is called exothermic reaction. In some case, absorption of heat also take place. That means surrounding area remain cool. Such a reaction is called endothermic reaction. What is exothermic reaction? The chemical reaction in which heat energy is liberated, it is called exothermic reaction. What is endothermic reaction? It is a reaction in which heat energy is absorbed. Such a reaction is called endothermic reaction.